Sunshine FM, and that was our Triple Mac track plays. I still get tongue-tied on that one, but that's another one for this week, and we have 3 more again for you, 9 o'clock next week. Well, joining us right now, we haven't had a chat to the boys for a while, and joining us from Mustered Courage is Julian. Julian, honesty is the best thing, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. It depends who you're talking to.
Well, it is at the moment for you guys because it is flying up the charts. Tell us all about it.
Oh, it's so that was the first single off the record, White Lies and Melodies, kind of becoming famous for the crazy Mario Kart style video clip at the moment. It's in the theme of honesty and white lies that the album is. It's about how it's hard to be in relationships sometimes, and sometimes it's easier to not tell the truth and hurt someone's feelings than to say what you actually feel.
Mate, it sounds like you might be in the big wheel right now.
Oh, I might be on the highway as we speak.
I thought you were back out on there. That must have been a load of fun putting together that clip.
It was fun. Music videos are always testing. Like we aimed pretty high for what we wanted to achieve with this crazy video, and we shot the whole thing in one day. The crew that were involved, render, media, they were amazing. We were pretty hands-on with the whole thing, but it's always ambitious to try and tackle something that's very challenging and squeeze it all into one day. You know, when you're on a racetrack with tricycles and machine guns and flare guns and all sorts of crazy stuff. We did all our own pyrotechnics for it. So the flare that you see on Josh's tricycle is actually real. We actually tied like a camping flare to Josh's trike and we released it. So the guys made it look bigger in post with all the special effects. But that crazy giant flare that shoots out the back like a rocket of Josh's trike, that was actual fire coming out the back.
Well,
and we set fire to him twice that day. So
that's good because that's what I call dedication. Josh goes, blow me up, guys. I'm happy. Anything for a good clip, just I'm in.
Well, he's kind of like the most conservative in the band. So if there's anyone that was going to be a little bit
iffy,
a bit more iffy about safety and stuff, was going to be Josh. So we thought we should probably set him on fire.
So you said it took one day. Did you guys have only one day set aside for it, or you sort of thought, well, okay, if it has to, we can go over to tomorrow, or you just had that one day and it was make or break?
We had that one day. It was make or break. Certain budgets will only allow for a certain amount of time. We had to get it done, and so we did. We actually had planned to shoot the live. So the live band shots that came were meant to be in the setting sun, but because the days got away from us, we had to shoot in the dark. It ended up looking really, really cool. So, where things change as you go when you're working on tight budgets, but we were really happy with the whole thing.
We're talking with Julian from Mustered Courage, and we first caught up with Mustered Courage back at the first ever Broadbeach Country Music Festival 3 years ago. It's fair to say in that time the Americans have fallen in love with Mustered Courage.
Well, it might be more lust than love. But they seem to be quite friendly to us and want us to keep coming back. So we've been there 3 times in 3 years now, and the last 2 tours are both 3 and 4 months apiece. And with the shows getting better and better and bigger, and playing at big festivals and like the Telluride Bluegrass Festival, which is one of the most prestigious in the world. So to play the main stage there with some of the greatest in the industry was quite humbling and amazing.
We've had an absolute cracker to the first half of the year. We've now slipped. That one's gone. What is the rest for 2016 for Mustered Courage?
We've been having a bit of a rest at the moment from all the touring that we've been doing, but we're gearing up to probably hit the road again, so stay tuned for some dates. Hit up the website and the Facebook for seeing everything. We've got a new single coming out too as well, and a new music video coming out for Leave This Life Behind, which is the first track on the album, so that's pretty exciting too.
And we can confirm tonight that that'll be based on a Wii bowling game, so... we look forward to that.
Mario Kart to Wii bowling.
Nothing as crazy for this one, just like epic light shows. Probably the most rock and roll bluegrass clip you've ever seen in your life.
Julian, great to catch up, mate. We look forward to doing it again soon. Here's the new single, folks. It's Mustered Courage and Honesty.